Hello! Welcome to Benjamin Art. Tonight I'm going to be trying to finish up my animation challenge. Um, we already got Hot Dog Suit in the chat. How's it going, Hot Dog? It's great to have you here. Glad to see you could make it. Um, I feel very honored by your presence already. Um, But yeah, so tonight, as I said, ani-MAY-tion, for those not in the loop, a good friend of the channel, Blekvoot, Nathan Blackwood, aka Blekvoot, um, aka Blek, um, aka Blake Natewood, if you want the Mirror Mirror version. I don't know, I just came up with that. Uh, I man, maybe I should save that for other friend of the channel, Hobby Ham. See if she wants to run with Mirror Mirror version. Bleck hates going by Nate, as they've said in the past. Anywho, enough dilly dallying for my explanation. Ah, we got Black in the chat too. I hope my terrible joke about the mirror mirror you landed. I hope it made you giggle. Uh, so Black is hosting a fantastic art challenge in the month of May called ani-MAY-tion because it's a delightful title. Where once a day you post an animation that you made, and it's more to like practice and grow and get better at animation. Um, which is a great challenge to do. Any of these art challenges, I love to do them to get better. Like I love doing March of Robots. That's another month-long challenge, and I started doing that because I wanted to get better at mechanical figures. I didn't feel like I was very good at inorganic shapes, and I've been doing that. I think I started doing it in like 2017, maybe 2018. 2018 feels right. So last 8 years, I've been doing that particular challenge. Another one people have heard of is Inktober. Um, that's where you do one ink drawing a day for the entire month. So yeah, I'm trying to finish up. I've only got four left. Um, there's more than 4 days left in the month. You're just gonna have to tune into my Instagram to see the ones that I'm not animating tonight. Uh, oh, Black. So they missed the Mirror Mirror version. I was saying Nathan Blackwood, aka Blekvoot, aka Blek, aka Blake Nate Wood, for your Mirror Mirror evil version of yourself. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Let's not dwell on it. But yeah, let's go. Black is saying, meanwhile, they only have four animations done of their own challenge. Here's the thing though. I have no life and am able to pour more time into this. You're a new parent. You've got a valid excuse for not being able to spend as much time. Um, so let's get into this. Let's as much fun as my cute little guy here is. Let's start animating. Now I do have a concept that oh there we go. Right, duplicates. Um, I do have a concept for my little guy here, and what I want to do for irate, I was thinking about doing like a John McEnroe kind of joke. John McEnroe, for those not in the loop, was a tennis star, the bad boy of tennis in the 1970s. He had a penchant for being irate, to say the least. I'm going to just draw a line for myself. Note where I want the little guy to keep standing. Because I don't want to mess up. So let's tennis the little guy up a little. Yeah, John McEnroe had a notorious temper, to say the least. So I figured I write, well, that is a very big brush. I thought that might be a pretty good little joke to me. At least easy enough. Tennis visor. Yeah. How's your Saturday going, friendos? We all are having a good time. Sadly, Steph is not joining me tonight. Working her side job. I don't think I need. Steph is going back to school for massage therapy. So she got herself a uh, job to help out with school bills. And very proud of her. Working so hard for them. I feel like my little guy already has like such like great color that doing that like doing like the all white of tennis outfits is just a bit much, you know. So stripey do, stripey doos being the official term. No, that reads very tennis to me. You know, I think I'm overthinking it. I think that's good. Hot dog had a lazy Saturday waking up at 1. That sounds divine. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up a little early today. Love to have slept. Well, no, I did sleep. I would have slept in more. But I don't give my sweet baby princess cat her tuna in the morning with me. Well, there is another thing I could have done is just do an animation of B being extremely incensed at her. Ooh, man. Enough. Good enough is I think I want to make the a little bit darker. My want. Contrast. It's very important. In pixel. This is feeling very tennis. Ooh, haha, had the wrong tool on. Oh, move that down. I feel like most of this animation is going to become um just this like serve that I'm planning to do. Can't resist making. Hopefully, my audio levels are good. I'm picking up well enough. I've got a fan in the background that I couldn't hear when I did a little audio test for myself earlier, but who knows? It's hot in this room. It's very, very hot in my office. And, I want to live. I want to survive the stream. So, create in a Sprite, and I'm notorious for this. That I always end up accidentally hitting Control F when I want to hit Control D because I've got big fat fingers. And yeah, I do like the full screen. Oh shoot, that on the wrong layer. I wanted to work on a. Well, you know what? Just to show you I'm a professional. Making professional mistakes. Okay, cool. Well, no need to kick. Much as I love to be of time, sometimes you can be over prepared. Not fairly. Over prepared. Then when who says when you're actually ready? You know, like when do you decide you're actually ready? If you're always focused on. Not enough frames to really feel that out just yet. And we're getting that ball. Side motion. That way, I don't have to move nearly as much. Animate him to smack it down. Follow through on arm motion. Feel like he actually. think going a little too wide on that ball motion already. If I'm arcing it too much, it's gonna arc and it won't make any sense for him to. Prepping. In. Oh, you're. Jump in. Of making song references. One of these days. One of these days, Black, I should commission you. During my streams. Oh. Silence. Best art form, nothing else quite like it. You know, couldn't agree more. Ding dang delight. Up. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's one way to do it. It's been a minute since I've animated in a sprite, admittedly. Been working a lot in Pixel Studio. There, on my tablet. On the go. Superior to the other. Were to probably say a I want to smear this. Just fun smear. Treat. I like having a background at the invisible background. It's so hard to tell what you're doing, especially if you're working top more. First, granted, I've been working so much on my tablet lately on the antique. It's a little different as far as like what you're looking at. As far as like the goes. Who knows? Maybe this will look like ass because it's in a different display style than what I'm used to. Um, that's bad thinking. That's stinking thinking is what that is. I don't support stinking thinking. Not in this house. No siree, Bob. You betcha. how much more Midwest can I sound? Okay, yeah. I think that's about the same frame. Studio. That feels pretty. You know what I can do? Okay. I have an idea. Um, let's look at this one. Because this is from the flowery prompt. I read it. I get a little peek at what I was doing, but saves the frame rate. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, just had to verify that what I was doing was consistent, because that would be terrible to find out that my frame rate consistency was very different between programs. All. Oh, there are easier ways to do this, but I want the ball to be on its own layer. I knew I should have done that from the start, but oh well. We love how a Sprite just going. Add to it, it doesn't deselect it. That's such a weird feature, but I'm sure it helps somebody's workflow. Up a bit more. Jump feels natural. There we go. That feels like a jump in. feeling pretty good. Little hop. To rocket. Actually, name my layers. Yeah. Actually, type properly. Jeez, I didn't even use my thumbs to type that, and I just got hints for. I'm not never gonna get rid of those thumbitis allegations. Not even an allegation anymore. It's just the truth. I can't type. I just need to accept that about myself that I can't save my life. Oh, shnipe. Apparently, goofed. Yeah, I accidentally deleted something on multiple frames. Bleh. Tragedy. Yes, is a curse. Anybody who hangs out with me in any sort of chat stream on or chat on a Twitch stream, they know all too well my terrible typos that I make. Good thing I'm an artist. Okay, typed right this time, like it always had been. No proof otherwise. That feels pretty. There we go. One little handy dandy art tip from old Kenjamin. I like to have kind of a no selection for multicolor for my right click on my mouse in a Sprite. That way, erase when I find a frame. I like that a lot. Ooh, got a fun idea. Fun idea. Yeah. Eyes will be glowing when he smacks it on the next frame. A little bit of build up. Sub-pixel animation. Build that up just to blow up. Feels a little more natural. It doesn't go in quite as quick. Jeez, 7:30. I it was hubris that made me think I could get through 4 animations tonight in 2 hours. I don't, some ideas I can get through pretty quick. Like my animation for Handsome is only 3 frames, and I'm very proud that I managed to get it like so optimized. There's a couple. I think like Romantic was another one that was only like 4 frames. My Towering animation is like 5 frames. So normally I like to do something a little lengthy. It would be fun, but if I can optimize it, I'm just energy. I really make that sell that. Bare his teeth, like he's getting into it. Lovely if it did. It is. I'll never change it. I'm old. That's why I'm referencing it. You know, I like that. Elongated blur. Make it opacity, feel. Like, normally, depending on what you do, you don't necessarily want to change the volume of your pixels too much, but given what I'm working on at the scale, like it doesn't necessarily read if I keep it just 4 pixels, like what I've got for the ball. So I it varies. I think that blur is enough. Yeah, okay, that feels speedy to me. Eh, it's an A Sprite tutorial, so I don't care. So let's see if I can make this transition work. I want this to feel like it happen over at. You know what? Yeah, I center next. Won't do anything. I think having this shown through will help the action sell that. Too much dithering. That's gonna take a lot of time. But I think just like a little bit of dithering here and there at the net, I think is going to help it really read. I like that. That feels pretty good. Here. And for this middle bit, I'm gonna end up kind of blurring it. One thing that I've really been trying to challenge myself in this particular animation challenge is to do more with smear frame. Um, feel like I could really do some incredible work if I because I don't do enough with smear frame. I think that help me improve heck and the chat showing up. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Um, how's the chronic thumbitis treating me? Bad. It's treating me bad. It's what it's doing. Uh, I don't, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That in, oh, that, right. That in another layer. Do a bunch of Dan is a fellow chronic thumbitis haver. Oh, shoot. Sticky keys. I need to keep my finger on it. There's my speed. Then ooh, manually drop the alpha instead of changing the layer opacity so that it doesn't cause any confusion for me later. Two lines. Speed lines. Improvement has been really impressive. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. I did Blek's inaugural ani-MAY-tion challenge last year as well for 2025. I am co-champions with Mo Chicken. Very proud of that. We lead as two kings. That too long. Do I want to hold that? No, I think I do. I think I want. Got a couple of. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got a really good idea for what I want to do. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. Now drop that alpha. AI. 5. Jesus. Oh, I was a Power Ranger kid growing up. I loved me some Power Rangers. That's too much. Big bad Beetleborgs. Bleck and I have had many conversations. Well, many. I say loosely about the awesomeness that is Big Bad Beetleborg. That was such a fun show. I actually been thinking about doing, because I love doing curated content. Like a lot of times, like all these month-long challenges, I will do uh I'll work ahead of the prompt list just so that I can have something ready on the day, because I've done the do the single thing in a single day um challenge a lot of times in the past, and it's fun. I can do it. I just I'm at a point where I don't necessarily enjoy it as much as I did when I started doing these challenges. So I really prefer to treat them as curated content for that month. So like March is robots, but like I'll usually start working on it like way ahead of time. So much so that sometimes I don't get the actual prompt list. I'll just do kind of my own theming for it, like something that I want to grow in that area as an artist. Because at the end of the day, these challenges, like I said earlier, it's all about growth. Um, so uh, uh, my brain is melting. I've got the fan going so I don't melt, and it's not working. It's not working, folks. Uh, but right. Beetleborgs. Um, um, I was thinking for June, because normally I like to do Kaijun, do just the whole month of Kaiju. There we go. And I thinking about doing beetle themed robots. Call it like June bugs or something. Maybe not just beetle themes, but like any sort of bug bots, because I really love bug robots. They're fucking great. Bug bots, dog. How does that read? Let's watch it. I think what I might do. What I might do is just add in one more bit, because I don't want to kill people's eyes. You know? Um Go fly a kite. Um Um, but yeah, I think that might be a fun little theme for the month of June, is to do a bunch of bug robot bugs. Um, or what I'm tentatively thinking. I kind of playing around with the idea still. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. What kind of art content you'd love to see from me this month? Because I'm gonna do something, one way or another. I'm gonna make some kick-ass art. Bring y'all a little more joy in this world, because let's fucking face it, we need more goddamn joy in this life. Borgs, yes. Borgs have been mentioned. Like it a lot. Feel blurry. I've also been thinking, like, I'd love to do a series in low poly 3D models too. Um, Kind of have thinking about like maybe next year for March of Robots. If I were, God, if I were better, I would do animation in poly as well. Um, and like try to use like kind of tools for 2D animation in 3D. like doing smear frames or what have you, like modeling out smears, because I really genuinely feel like the animation that has smears to it is just really fucking good. Like I know I've mentioned it in the past on Blex streams. Um the new oh, that looks fucking good. Have more of a smear on the way the nets. I think I do. That middle frame feels like it's taken up a lot of real estate, and I'm not in love with it. Um, but yeah, like the new Trigun. Well, there it not exactly. Well, yeah, it's still new. It's new from the original. Um, I didn't really love it as much as I loved Trigun when I was a kid, teen, let's say. Um, I really fucking loved OG Trigun, and the new thing, it's not terrible, but the animation I feel loses a lot of soul from not being 2D. And like you can have really good 3D animation that feels 2D. I think of like uh K-pop Demon Hunter. That was done with like 3D using 2D stuff, and it felt really just alive, and I really had a blast watching that. So yeah, if I were to do like an animation, like a 3D low poly animation, I would want to do something um that uses like smear frames. Uh, but yeah, anyway, like long and short of it, I want to do um really kick-ass animation, low poly stuff too. So that's my want for the those are future goals. And like I said, a lot of these art challenges I try to treat as things to work on, things to get better at. So you'll probably see it come from me sooner than later. That did not line up like I was hoping it would. Sure. Yeah. Stream of conscious. Check back in with the chat real quick. Big bad Beetleborgs. Stampedo. Trailer animation utterly sauceless. Yes, I agree. Like, just I think Steph and I watched maybe 2 episodes. We were not impressed. We were kind of let down, to be perfectly honest. Um, like they've got a lot of great like talent in there too. Like, uh, what's his bucket? Johnny Young Bosch, I think. He fantastic voice actor. Oh my god! Like speaking of Power Rangers again, and Bleach was great. Like I love him as a voice actor, but even his performance couldn't really save just the soullessness of the animation. And that honestly, I kind of feel says a lot about different animation. Um, a little more blur lines. Um, like you can have a lot of good elements, but they don't necessarily save what you're lacking. Like kind of the best way I can put it is from a podcast that I love called Comic Lab. They do a lot of really great suggestions for creators, ways to kind of manage like Kickstarters, social media techniques, tactics, what have you. And one of the things they say for your comic is that bad or a good story can save bad art, but bad or wait, yeah, but bad or good art can't save a bad story. And kind of what I feel like with the new Trigun is that they have a lot of great elements, but that actually is counterintuitive to the entire thing I was just trying to say. Fuck. Uh, bear with me. I'm a melty-brained himbo right now, apparently. Um, God damn it. Um, yeah. Anyway, I I have no scruples. I don't stand for anything. Um, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work for animation after all. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. What is life? What is anything? Okay. That's feeling pretty good. All right. Well, thank you for agreeing with me, Black, even if I don't know what kind of point I'm making. Maybe maybe it's not my thumbs. Maybe I just have a bad brain. I don't know any. My brain is melting. My kitty is laying on the floor next to me with her thumbs up, just trying to get the fan because she wants to hang out with me, but she's melting. And I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, I wonder if that picked up. Hopefully it was good audio. Oh, I hear. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Remember what? Cool. Yeah, I can be a professional, and that's totally not a narc thing. Please don't out me. I I don't know. Yeah, you can name your layers and not be a total fucking narc. Promise. And okay. Go. More motion. Component over here. Now we're gonna make the irate little guy out to lose the tennis tournament. Be really mad about the whole thing. Is wouldn't be a joke poking fun at John McEnroe if I didn't One of the greatest things I love about John McEnroe of the 70s is just the weird triangular fro that man had when he wore his headband. Like, I absolutely adore how stupid his hair looked. But it was the 70s, so you know a lot of people's hair looked stupid back then. I'm not gonna hold him too hard to that. He's an old man now. He can suck it. Suck it, John McEnroe. I will fight you. Ass year old man, wherever you're at. I don't know. I am totally joking. I'm not gonna beat up an octogenarian. That'd be so that I keep things clean. Try to resemble somewhat of a professional artist that I am. I not think good, but I sure do draw good. Thing that I've kind of been doing. Oh, oh, whoa! What did I do? Gee. Oh, screenshots. Poopsie. I promise I'm much better at this. Oh, I accidentally hit full screen. That's what I did. Eh, change a little bit, but nothing that I'm gonna worry about right now. Don't know how to get out of this. Oh, there we go. Cool. I don't know if that thing. Oh, hey, Mickey. Good to have you here, bud. Glad you could make it. Other friendo of the new parent club. Both of my new parent friendos are now in chat. Hell yeah. This is feeling pretty good so far. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And more of a squat. Chill. Stay long, have to watch the VOD. You know what? I appreciate you watching the VOD. That helps my view count. It helps support the channel. I am eternally grateful. We'll see. We'll see how I um oh no. There we go. He needs cute little shorty shorts too. That one of the things that I love about tennis so much is that nobody cares. They wear their little short shorts. I've got Mario N64 music stuck in my head right now. Not bad. Pop. Banger. Copy this. Why remake it when you've already done it? Right. Work smarter, not harder. Mhm. Meow. I wonder if that came up. Meowing back at B. I'm not just meowing because I'm a crazy person. I mean that too, but he's meowing at me. Meow. Oh, she wants attention. I love this little girl so much. Feeling pretty good about this. All right. Oh, sweet little bit. Meowing for my attention. Sure. Mickey doing all the doing all the work to get people to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, be sure to do all those things. Hit that bell, you'll know when I go live. Heck, you know what? Follow me on Instagram too, Kenjamin Art. You want to see more lovely Blekvoot ani-MAY-tion challenge submission. Yeah, I think I'm probably only gonna get through the one tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. You know what? That's okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Ready? Right past him. Get pissed off. Rightfully so, quite frankly. The song has been in my head all day. Bop. I think it's a bop too. Bop. Can't escape it. That feels like it's losing a lot of speed right at the end. Like I implied so much. Made this for. Let's see how it reads without it. Gonna look a little weird for a second. Around like been in his head. Yowie zowie. That thing just went right past my face. I like how that's feeling. Feeling pretty good. Yeah. They're coming together. My little McEnroe reference. Point. I think for this, I want to do kind of a quiet time. Trying to do this in a timely manner. I was thinking about having him like throw his tennis racket, but I don't I don't really feel like doing that anymore. I'm going to have him very angrily turn his head, holding fire in his eye. I think that's gonna sell that I excuse me. Sorry. Steph had been messaging me. I just want to make sure it wasn't an emergency or anything. We're all good. I was doing something wrong there. I was doing on the hands layer. Okay. That's fine. That's actually a lot easier to fix. A Sprite is on Pixel Studio. One big thing about animating in general is that you gotta play around. You gotta try it out. Try it. No. Oh, B. She's such a sweet little. Her little like one of the best things about being a spoiled house cat is just the amount of boxes left around the house for you to sleep in. So you can nap anywhere you want to, and B has decided to nap. How's this reading? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's feeling really good. Oh man, that's feeling really good. Oh, you've got something good when you hit the giggly stage. Oh, oh, that's a. I really like how this is coming along. Oh, geez, that's really fucking funny. Awesome. Hell yeah. Quick transition now. I don't want it to be quite the same transition that I did for following the ball along. I want this to feel a little different, kind of like a screen back to the other tennis player who's going to be very scared right now, seeing the fire in McEnroe's eyes. I definitely wanted to lighten it up. Not quite such a strong. I wanted to feel like a blue, which it feels so unintuitive to me as a pixel artist, especially because so much of what I do, I try to work with strong contrast so that it reads very cleanly. Far away because pixel art, people are typically going to be seeing it at a smaller uh, size than how you would for other pieces. So like trying to work with kind of blends and smears, like I'm trying to kind of marry animation techniques, like kind of typical like cell shading and kind of stuff, with what I'm doing. Whether or not I am successful with that is a different entirely, but I think that I'm making it happen. And yeah, my, my hubris thinking I could get through 4 animations tonight. Jeez. But I'm getting through one, so hey, that'll only leave me with 3 left. But I'm really proud of all the animation that I've been doing this month. Like I'm super duper happy with what I've been able to accomplish thus far. It's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate Black putting in the work to create this challenge for themselves, for their community. It's been an absolute delight working on all this stuff. And, I just kind of, one of the biggest things that I appreciate everything Black has done is just been creating like a sense of community for a lot of different artists and creators, lots of folk. Um, been really friggin' refreshing, and it's really lovely to have a community that focuses on art. That is one of the biggest things that I really out challenges like this, that the sense of community that that's I've got a thing that I works better while a single layer. Maybe there's a different way to do this, but hey, I don't care. Yeah. Sneaky about this whole thing because I can. transition will read cleanly. It's looking okay. Maybe I'm rushing myself for, but I don't know. I want it to feel complete. I wanted to feel like y'all have had like good completed viewing experience for this. To a satisfying conclusion for the stream. Still I hate it. Who knows? Both? I see me hating it. Actually, that's not too bad. You know what? I was thinking about having the first player just kind of just sheepishly stepping back away. Um but I actually really like just resetting it like that, just for the just kind of eternal loop for it. Like that's not too shabby. Well, that's a nice little happy accident. Oh, that looks good. Oh. That's good. That's a good loop. One thing that I really like, and I try to do this. I don't always succeed, but I like to set it up so that my animations can just keep looping. Some things, narratively speaking, it doesn't always work out perfectly for that. I think for my animation for um, Prickly, I kind of built it so that it could essentially, but more it just like I built in like a reset for the animation to loop. So some of them doesn't always work. Um Enthralled by this. Where Out too much hassle. Is I don't necessarily want to show web addresses and what have you, because oh, my Facebook got hacked. I accidentally had my page. I'd love to go over my Instagram and go. You know what? This webpage, if you go to the webpage, it will only show you me. So okay, I don't feel too bad about sharing this. Go to Kenjamin or Instagram.com/KenjaminArt to like and follow. But yeah, let's go over the other ani-MAY-tions. So day one was bouncy. Little frog suit. I I wanted to try to subvert this so that it wasn't just the bouncing ball, because everybody starts with the when they first animate, and I didn't want to do that. I want to do something a little subversive, but still on on brand. Or happy with that. Tasty was the next one, um, and of course Tasty Licks. Tasty Jam. Proud of that. How that turned out. How simple it was too. gleaming. You know, and that there were a lot of different ways I could have taken this one. I just kind of figured like, hey, do like a gem, gleaming gem kind of thing. That felt pretty good to me. Uh, I was told he feels like a Jolly Rancher. Um, I don't disagree. Very Jolly Rancher flavored, probably blueberry raspberry or blue raspberry. There we go. Which is a delightful flavor. I'll have to find a diabetic safe option for that because now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of miss blue raspberry. It's just sugar. Dramatic. Oh, that was a good one. I was very proud of that nation of just kicking and screaming. Pumped like the little hand cart pump. Second, tasty licks. That's right, hot dog suit. I was so proud. Plus the little booty that sticks out on that is a little cute booty. Check that out. Yeah. Uh, secretive. Gotta make some jokes about Solid Snake. As much as I have umbrage with Hideo Kojima, he makes very silly stuff that he thinks is far more serious than it really is. But you know what? That's still hilarious to me. I enjoy it for a different reason. Intelligent. Chasing his brain around. Little flapping the head open because he yeah, trying to catch his brain. Ronnie. Okay. I got so many comments on this that people thought Slenderman was twerking, like this guy was twerking Slenderman out of his body. Not my intention. Was not intending. I was thinking like the tentacles were like bubbling and writhing underneath the skin and just bursting out eventually. But you know, I make too many twerking animations. Clearly, I've have a reputation as a twerk guy. Um, Shaggy, I felt tribbles are a good little Shaggy thing. I was kind of thinking about like a werewolf transformation possibly, but I just barely did the Slenderman transformation, so it felt a little too redundant to do transformations in a row. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Like the little rumbling for the vent. I like how that turned out. I'd love to play around more with that kind of rumble. Try to get like that shaky cam feel to the way I animate because I'm obviously, as you're seeing, I'm just going frame by frame. I'm not like doing any sort of camera control. So like a camera, like if I did it in like Clip Studio, I'd be able to have that functionality. I'm not working Clip Studio on this correctly. This is what I was talking about, how I reset the scene for this. Because like, sure, I could have him like walk back or something, or just reappear automatically. Uh, but yeah, I like kind of how this sets up to loop. Oh, Shaggy is probably one of your favorites, Black. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Like, I had a lot of fun making it. I really loved the concept for it and being able to kind of make that joke back to Star Trek. Like, I absolutely love the Star Trek series. So, um, doing that was a lot of fun to do. Um, tense. I had such a blast doing this of just the nervous sweat playing Operation and just getting angry and flipping the board um was just such a fun concept for me. And like so much of like what I try to do and share in my art is joy, and try to just give others license to feel that joy themselves. um and having that much joy as I was making it um really made me happy, and to be able to do that work, share it. So this one is just was, you know, just an act of joy just throughout the whole process. I really loved making this particular I am so proud of this. This intentional twerk animation. Doing just like a little sprite of myself twerking. And one of the things that I'm so happy about is because this is the smallest intentional twerking animation that I've made. I only did it in three frames. Being able to get that kind of optimization for it, that it reads so cleanly as just a twerking animation, just so quickly. Like I was so happy with how this one turned out. It made me very very proud of the work that I was able to do. Shrill. I This is a good one. I had a lot of fun on this, and just especially the when the chicken just boom hits his head, that little bit of like bounce down, the way I kind of had the weight of the chicken kind of really represent itself on that. I was really happy with kind of that through action on there. Yeah, it was good. I was very very pleased with that. Hmm, charming. Thinking like Prince Charming want to kiss some sleeping lady. I'm not down with that. Get consent, everybody. So the dwarf is not having any of his nonsense. I was so proud of this one too. Um, so you can see, um, so I was trying to think like what to do for relieved. I didn't really have too much of an idea, and it hit me like because as I was working on this, Bleck was animating their um submission for dramatic. Um, and it got me thinking about my own submission for dramatic. Um, well, I was watching their stream as I was working on this one myself, and was kind of reviewing mine. I'm like, well, wait a second, why are they being dramatic? What's happening? Maybe they're just gassy. So I did the little fart animation and the little kind of placard falling and changing it to relieved. And I was so proud of the work I did for relieved on that, like just a little flap for that. So it's just a fun concept for me, just doing that callback joke. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Okay. Billowy. Yeah, it was fun doing like the billowy waves, doing the billowy like the pirate flag. Um, this was really cute. I had a lot of fun making this one. Getting a little bouncy motion. Um, yeah, I really proud of how that little flag turned out. Um, I didn't leave myself as much room. I would have loved to have tried to do like a skull and crossbones, like just make the flag a little wider so I could have room for that. But at the scale and resolution I was doing, I didn't think I could make that read as cleanly. And I wanted the little pirate ship to feel really solid as a pirate ship. Um, and just the scale that I'm making, because the canvas I'm doing for all of these, it's 80 pixels by 100 pixels. So it just if I were to do like that, I wouldn't have had space for my little guy. I would have had to do just like a much smaller pirate ship with a much bigger flag for it, just to kind of sell that. And I could have done that, but I mean, my little guy, he's the star of the show for all of these, so of course I gotta have him in there. Constantly crying and farting. The relieved entry. Newborns are notorious for farting and being cranky, so because they have to fart. Um, I I look forward to many of your new parenting stories. I've seen a lot from my nieces, nephews, and nibblings that I could share, but I think I'll draw the line at fart jokes for the stories I'll I'll share on this. Uh, but yeah, flippant. as soon as I read flippant, I knew I wanted to do a joke about like flipping the bird. You know, just because I am that very basic, that basic bitch is who I am. Um, but this like the way this one kind of built and turned out was just became its own thing, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, especially like just the very overly cartoonish motions of the clown. Like it's still trying to do like smears and just really quick motions for the arm, and the way I have the hand punch down into the pocket and having the pixels move to simulate the fingers like he's searching for a thing deep in that pocket. um it felt so cartoony, so like just kind of that Looney Tunes feel, and felt like a callback too to Monkey Island. It was a point and click LucasArts adventure game that I grew up on. Absolutely adore Monkey Island. They do a big joke about the main character keeping all of his inventory in his pockets, and that just he's got like these giant enormous things that have no business fitting in his pants pocket, but like he just pulls out this massive thing, and um it's absolutely hilarious, just psychags. I love it. Like this, there was a level of nostalgia for this piece as well for me when I was making it. Very thrilled by that. Ruthless. I Such a dumb concept. I knew I had to do something like Ruth being removed, and I was thinking like candy bar Baby Ruth, and then I'm like, why not Babe Ruth himself? So Babe Ruth being abducted by aliens. There's no more Ruth. The babe is gone. Um, very happy with how that turned out, especially just the motion for the UFO, like backing up and just the flying towards the camera. Very pleased how that turned. Flowery. That was a fun one. Just a bulb growing. Yeah, I think definitely like could have made a bit of a smoother transition, especially towards the end as the base of the plant got thicker. But ultimately, that turned out pretty good. But yeah, it's a challenge. It's all about growing, getting better. A blaze. I had a lot of fun on this one. I mean, I'm having fun on all of these, obviously. Um, but I knew as soon as I saw a blaze that I had to do like a fireball joke, and just the chestnut of I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. Um, I absolutely adore that joke. I really love me some good D&D. I have God, I've spent the last 6 months just hardlining not another D&D podcast. So 8 years I managed to listen to in 6 months. Um, I'm all caught up on that podcast, which I'm a little sad about now. I can't just go through it. I mean, what I'm gonna do is get on their Patreon and listen to all their special Patreon exclusive episodes. Um, but yeah, this was so much fun doing the fire. Another D&D joke, glistening treasure, and of course the mimic is going to be in treasure chamber. Really love how this turned out too. I've been doing like so much of a focus is trying to get good smear frames and get good at doing that, because that's such a useful tool to have in toolbox as an smear frame. It just keeps so much life and soul in the work. Romantic, another D&D reference. A little orc bard. Um, this one, I had a lot of different requests come through on this one. Some of my other friends, a Pixelit Shark, who has been on the show before, requested that it be an orc bard, as I was kind of musing about like what I wanted to do for this one. And then Steph, my lovely wife and usual co-host, um, demanded he be Yaskir coded, because Yaskir fucks, man. Yaskir's awesome. Uh, Also real good. Well, thank you very much, Black. They are all but a cut above. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind word. Observant. This was the last of my um D&D references, and I believe today's submission, um, day 23. Yes, yes. This one actually, Mickey, who was in the channel earlier in the chat, when I was kind of hemming and hawing about spitballing, brainstorming, yeah, all the words. Crap. I hit my puff guard. Hope that didn't make too much noise for y'all. Mickey had suggested to that the little guy roll a nat one on his perception for the mimic as well. And at the time, I didn't necessarily know how I wanted to do that. And I had so much done on the animation for glistening already. It just felt like that's just another thing to add on top of it. And I'm glad I waited till Observant to do a nat one on perception, because I didn't want to cram too much into one thing. You know, I want the gimmick, the gag, to just be sold as a single thing. I didn't want to feel like there was a hat on a hat with it. So I decided to wait until Observant for it, and just have him just blissfully unaware that a beholder is moving down, because beholder, so many eyes, of course a beholder is going to be observant. Geez, I need to be careful. I am getting way too close to my puff guard. But yeah, I'm so happy with how that little animation turned out. Like, honestly, I might keep that as a as an asset for later for something else. That might be fun. Like, if I ever do get back onto Twitch, like I keep saying I'm gonna, that'd be a really great animated emote. I mean, if I can keep it at 28 by 28 is kind of the resolution that those work at, but for the smallest bit, that might be fun. I'll have to play around with that, see how it reads. Got a website that I like to go to that tests. Might be something I do in the future. But yeah, so let's watch this one more time. It helps if I'm on the right page. There we go. Irate. That turned out perfect. I'm really happy with the results for this. All the transitions, like, it looks really good. I'm really awesome. Well, everybody, that brings us to about 9 o'clock, so I think I'll call it here. Because my throat has gotten a little sore, and I would love to be able to still talk to my wife when she gets home. Thank you so much for joining me on tonight's stream. This has been an absolute delight. Oh, Hot Dog Suit says nice work. Thank you so much, Hot Dog. I really appreciate that. And thank you for sticking with me as I go through my process and just kind of talking about my other animations. If you want to see the ones I haven't done yet, follow me on Kenjamin Art on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. That's where I've been posting these animations at. Month's not over yet. I still have a couple more. There's still 3 more that I haven't done, but there's also a few others that I haven't posted yet either that I didn't go over tonight. So have a little mystery involved. You can follow me here on YouTube as well to get notifications when I go live. I like to stream every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Check it out. Hang out. It's a blast talking with everybody and making fun art for y'all. So hopefully you have a great week, and I will see y'all next time.